It's 12 o'clock, America. Another day closer to freedom. For all you out there fighting behind enemy lines, this is your song. And chairs against the wall and stuff. So, anyways, I messed that all up, but it is what it is. But welcome to the Daily Gun Show. This is episode 543. I'm going to be talking about entertainment tonight. We come to you live normally at midnight Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific every day. Today is a little bit late. We got some people being mobile. And anyways, thanks for waiting for us. We post this over up on YouTube, but more importantly, simulcast it over on gunchannels.com. You can find us over there, chat along with us, and we'll pay more attention to you because we like you better than YouTube people. And anyways, we have a handful of hosts. Some of us are here tonight. So first off is Gun Websites. What's up, G-Webs?
Hey.
There you go. And next to that is the amazing T-Rex, Angelina. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, hanging in there. And I guess I forgot to mention, Angelina out in California, G-Web's out in parts unknown. Not 100% sure where he is.
I'm on Interstate 40.
There you go. So somewhere in the world on Interstate 40.
Sweet.
So yeah, anyway, so this is the entertainment show. But before that, is there anything that happened during the day or last night that you guys want to bring up? Something gun related or something awesome that happened?
I don't got nothing.
Yeah,
The other day I was in the lobby, I think it was Knives, and somebody was posting the videos from that girl that went into YouTube, murdered people, tried to murder people and then murdered herself. Have you seen her videos? They're crazy weird.
I've heard people talking about it that she was weird, but I haven't seen any of the things. I don't like giving them any credit, even if it's to like, oh, look, it was weird. I don't want to see them. I don't know her name. I have no idea what she looks like, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I do either because I'm pretty sure it's like Max Headroom, like computer generated or something. But they're not on the person's channel. They're like people have taken them and reposted them, so you're not crediting that person.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm sure the account's been frozen or something so that they can whatever. Not like you said, not give credit to the other people. So but anyways, other than that, like I said,
we're like an hour and a half late?
Yes. Yeah, something like that.
So then how many people found us for showing up?
Oh, we have 12 people out there watching, so like I said, thanks for the people for sticking with us. Me and Angelina were keeping them company in the Gun Channels chat, posting music videos and YouTube links and whatnot.
But then you didn't have a YouTube video set up until just now, right?
Right. Yeah, I just set it up. So hopefully people find us.
The alerts are just going out now.
Yep. Yeah, and if it's like, I forget, someone was talking about that they consistently get an alert 18 minutes after the thing goes live. So maybe in 18 minutes, we'll see a bunch more people. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I don't really know. Oh, I do know something gun related that happened. Steven Crowder had an interview with John Lott.
Oh, really?
And yeah, I'm in love with John Lott. I think he is he's the Second Amendment hero. And I love listening to him talk. I mean, a lot of it was stuff I've heard him say before. There wasn't anything earth-shattering, but it's always nice to hear him talk and reiterate a lot of the statistics and stuff that they try and beat us over the head with, and he debunks.
So then, has he gotten any better? Is it get any more concise?
I think so. I mean, I don't know if better's the right word, because it was kind of similar to how he's always talked.
Okay. So he's consistent. I was just hoping that he's been. I would assume he's doing more public speaking now in the last while than he has before. It's getting better.
Right. And it might be a little different just because like he was in a like a friendly interview. It wasn't a debate. Crowder was just like, "Hey, you're awesome, but what do you say to that?" Like he did play devil's advocate a couple times, and John Lott's comebacks were pretty good.
Right on.
So yeah, I encourage people to check that out.
Minutes, half an hour, an hour.
The video is 46 minutes long.
Oh, right on.
And that's the thing, I like those long form interviews because, when you get on cable news, they have 4 people on and it's a 5-minute segment. It's like, really? Everyone gets to like shout out a bumper sticker and then the thing's over. You don't get any valuable discussion out of that. So I like that they were able to, dive into the issues a little bit more. So. Anyways, I always recommend, like I said, I always recommend John Lott. If you have a chance to read one of his books or listen to him talk, I encourage everyone to do so. Mainly because he ends up thinking similar to me, which is, very analytical and like he knows his numbers left and right, up and down. And I know sometimes that's not the most convincing argument, but it's the most convincing to me.
Yeah, well, John Lott.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess kind of we've almost kickstarted the entertainment section, because I find listening to people that really know the issues of gun rights, like debating or talking about stuff, as entertainment. So do you guys do you enjoy listening to, like I said, either debates or just like, people on the second giving like a speeches, like a rallying the troops type speech? And if so, what are some examples of some good ones?
I'm not going to say every single one is awesome, but I've definitely heard some interesting stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to think of an entertainment topic that's not just like movies or songs or whatever. Like we've done those a million times.
So it's like pro 2A speaking.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because I find that entertaining. So
a while back now, I was talking to Haas USMC. Is that today or yesterday? Recently, I was talking to Haas, and that made me, when you said that, it made me think of a video that Haas made maybe 3 years ago now, and it was a Second Amendment rally. It was before the Bundy stuff, so however long ago that was, a little bit before that. And anyway, I know that he had put some effort into this. There was some sort of a rally in Oregon or something, Second Amendment related or freedom related, and Haas was asked to speak, and he put some effort into it, and he did a pretty decent speech for about 20 minutes. And the gist of it was, put your money where your mouth is and be willing to be the, what do they say, the ears, not the blood in the ears, but be this. You want to stop the big state or stop the bureaucracy. You do it by being part of it, one way to do it is be part of it, and to just complain about it is one thing, but to actually volunteer your time and effort to become part of the machine in order to fix it from within. I thought that was kind of interesting, and he said it much more eloquently and
so that kind of reminds me of a SLC Punk quote where they say it's easier to change the system from inside rather than outside. And that was kind of the whole thing with him. He was the punk rocker dude. It's like he ends up getting into government or being a lawyer or something because he's like, yeah, I can change it, like using their own system against them.
I would say that my 2A speaking entertainment would be like, I don't know, I follow all kinds of like things on Facebook. So it's not all like news articles and stuff. It's like just random people's opinions. So I kind of like that. That's kind of like a speech.
Yeah, I would say probably one of my favorite, I'll call it a lecture or whatever, but one speech is from Masada Ayub. He's talking about stand your ground. It's back from when there was kind of a push to get rid of stand your ground laws. And he basically was like explaining, because I think the people that wanted to get rid of them thought that you could just like shoot someone and say, "Oh, I was scared," and then the cops say, "Okay, have a nice day, sir," and walk away. Like they had that misconception that it's like, oh, criminals are going to use this defense or whatever, which that's not the case. It hasn't
get
been
out of murder loophole.
Yeah, exactly. And so he really broke down. Actually, it's funny. I was talking about this earlier today in the lobby, but I think everyone who carries should go watch that because he explains it way better than I do. But he talks about like the 3 things needed for like a self-defense thing. And that's like the bad guy has to have the intent, ability, and opportunity to do you grave bodily harm or, lethal, like kill you. And then he goes down and like kind of describes, gives some examples of like what is intent, what is ability, what is opportunity. And then he got off on a tangent a little bit from ability of, obviously if they have a weapon, okay, they have ability. But if they don't have a weapon, there's still a thing called disparity of force, which can get a little more gray area, but there are you give some examples of when disparity of force counts, i.e. you're getting jumped by 5 people. Like it's 1 versus 5. You don't know, like they could do you grave bodily harm. Like you don't know if they're going to stop after they kick you a couple times, and they might sit there and stomp you 20 times, and then you end up, cracking your skull or something. So it was a very good talk.
Also talked about that too, that it's not always just like, oh, the bigger guy, the little guy. Like a bigger person can be on the ground, and a little guy, and that's still lethal.
Right, exactly. Yeah, positioning can count. And he talked about how like a fight, like even of like 2 equally sized people or equally matched people could like start a fist fight, and at that point there's not a disparity of force, but something can happen during the encounter that then turns it one way or the other for disparity of force. And it was just, like I said, I just really recommend it. It is on YouTube. Type in like, Masada Ayub stand your ground or something, and you'll probably find it. I think there's one video that's like 40 minutes long that has another guy talking first and then Masada Ayub, and then someone else had cut out just the Masada Ayub, and it's like 20-some minutes. So definitely anything by that guy I listen to, and then anything by John Lott I listen to as well.
Okay.
Nope, he's a robot.
Yeah, you're breaking up, G-Webs.
And potentially
oh, you started to come back. We missed that whole first part. So
I'm coming back up a hill, so I don't know if it's any better.
Oh, I think maybe it is now. Nope. I guess
nope. Keep going.
All right. So, do we have anything else for Entertainment Wednesday?
Well, we normally do the hashtag showdown if we want to go ahead and jump to that. I was kind of hoping some of our audience would mention some of their favorite firearms lectures and speeches, but I guess not. I guess they're not nerds like me.
I guess they aren't. They're well, Troy's interested in Masada Ayub. Masada Ayub? Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, he spelled it wrong. It's not Masada Ayub, but it's Ayub. I can try and find it and get you a link here in a minute.
So do you want us to do the screen share, or should I do the screen share?
I can do it. Just give me a minute to set it up. So I guess let's jump into the member of the day in between segments, and that should give me some time to find it.
Okay, member of the day. We'll go with the gun channel side, and it can be Troy.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I like Troy. He's definitely jumped in a handful of Smeggy Caves.
Yeah, so, okay, Troy, you're the tactical member of the day. So, yeah, and then what else? What about a gun of the day?
Yeah, we can do that. What gun of the day? You get to pick.
Okay, if I get to pick, I'm gonna say not G Webb's robot gun that he has on him right now because he's still a robot. I'm gonna say a Glock 19.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not going all crazy. I'm going pretty mainstream. I think it's just a pretty solid pistol, and it feels like good in my hand. I shoot it well. It's one of my faves.
Yeah, that's one of those. I mean, it works.
Are you a Glock hater, or you're not a Glock hater, right?
I don't. No, I don't hate Glocks. I'm just not a fan.
Oh, well, is anyone else a Glocky fan? Oh, Troy is.
Oh, that's it. You're not the member of the day anymore.
Hotty's a Glock 43 fan. All right, well, so you ready with that screen share?
Yeah, I have it pulled up here. A couple clicks away.
Sleeping on the job.
I'm not sleeping on the job. I gotta just sit back down, set my computer down. So, anyways, so maybe we can explain the hashtag showdown. That is where we go to Instagram and look at everyone who used hashtag Daily Gun Show. And there are...
And then we pick a favorite one.
Yeah, we pick a favorite. There's 2,200 and... I forget now. I was off the thing for a minute. 53. So 2,253 this week. I don't remember how many we had last week. So I guess we'll just scroll down a bit till we...
Make sure to check your PayPal and see who sent you bribes before we start voting.
Is he screen sharing?
I am screen sharing. Can everyone else see it?
I see it.
It could be because I'm on mobile, I guess.
Here, let me select myself also so that people out there can see. Kind of remember seeing this, but I don't remember if I just saw this like myself. Where does it say how long ago it was? Oh, March 25th or 26th. Was that last week?
Oh, now I can see. Is it Clover's shirt?
Yeah. I just remember seeing that. I'm not sure if that was that last week or not. That was before last week. Okay. So last week would have been the 28th. All right. So somewhere in here, we'll just start here, I guess, with March 27th.
I think that's about right, actually.
Yeah, because that would have been last Tuesday, but close enough. So, anyways, that was the Supreme Court deciding an issue involving the Bill of Rights.
All right.
Oh wait, which direction am I supposed to go? Forward?
I think that was right.
Okay, so this is from the police museum. We got a doggy. We'll like the doggy.
Oh, is that right? I don't know. Go again.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Who's
we just have a
talking
little
now?
bit of overlap. Because I think I do remember that dog from last week now. Because, yeah, it was sad it wasn't the dog that won. Anyway, somewhere in here is the start of last week. So I got some shirts from Joel's Outdoors. Got some Clover swag. Dead Horse's rifle. Which is what? 6.5 Grendel? Or something. No, that's 6.8, and he's whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the Gun Channel's crew signing of the thing. Look at that little smiley face right there. That's the best signature
Is that
of them
you?
all. Yeah.
I signed it too.
That poster's getting pretty sweet. I can't wait for every single card to get filled out, and then whatever happens with it, I'm sure it'll be huge. Pretty cool little AR pistol. Dog running on the treadmill. I mean, it's good that dogs get exercise, but come on, bro, take it for a walk yourself.
Winter.
I know it's winter, but bundle up and just take your dog out. Pocket clip. Oh, this is the Dano's mag carrier thing.
Oh, Neo Mag.
Yeah, the spare mag thing.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear after he's carried it for a while if he ends up liking it or not. And if that's a solution that works for him, cool. We'll see what happens. That's kind of a cool shot. That's just good, like photography. Just how it's like, I don't know. It's probably filters or whatever, but how that's in focus and everything else all blurry. But that's just kind of neat.
Depth of field.
Yeah, I like that one. It's like artsy or something.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Cool AK. Couple of mags taped together. Dead Horse's vertical grip on his drill.
Not legal in California.
I'm sure it's not.
Oh, I like this.
Oh yeah, everyone likes CZs. The CZ50. We got a repost. And Chris is still going out in the winter.
Fuck yeah, guns.
Oh, that's a repost of Chris's. Okay.
That is a repost. 44 Magnum.
I like to use that hashtag one more. I like when we can, take over hashtags. All the anti-gunners are using one less, and we're like, oh, you guys are like cutting rifles in half? That's cool. I'm going to buy a gun.
Yeah, I like that too.
Another good one. I like most of Steadley's pictures.
Oh, look, a Red Dawn thing.
Oh yeah. I like that he mentioned AK-April is coming soon. Well, it is AK-April right now, so.
AK-April today.
Yep. It's been AK-April for a few days now.
It's been AK-April.
There we go. Hottie reposting Steadley. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Ghost.
Yeah. Well, Mike posting ghost stuff. His little revolver there. What happened to all the snow, Chris? I think he just saves these pictures up and posts them whenever he feels like.
Maybe it's like a throwback to no snow, so he's like happy.
Yeah, maybe. There you go. Got some tequila and
Some tequila. When I drank, that was my sauce.
That does not go well with me. Tequila and me do not mix.
Me and Tequila were like besties.
A Cheetah 12 AK style shotgun. That's pretty neat.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Cheetah.
Bushmaster. I don't really like that name. Bushmaster.
Oh, nice. You got the repost. Good job, Steadley.
That's my dog.
Uh,
Talk nerdy to Calaveras.
yeah, it proves that he actually got the shirt, and that's the one we kind of started with. So that's pretty cool. Probably where we got that sticker from too. See, what's that? Just throwing the gun down on the rocks. I mean, come on. At least try a little bit here, Chris. Could have propped it up on that tree.
Oh, what's that?
I don't have any idea. Some weirdo, I think.
I think that G-Webs might have a bunch of stuff when he goes to Tulsa.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
You stole a bunch already.
Oh, so a bunch of stolen already.
Oh, man.
Well,
that dog is dangerously close to those crackers.
That might be a winner.
All right, Mike getting his Ghost Tactical stuff.
Ghost stuff.
The Ghost Squad. Uh-oh, there we go.
Hashi.
Nazi has been spotted
Hashi
inside
in
the van.
Yeah, Hashi in the van.
I'm starting to think this Supreme thing or the surplus is a gun store or something using our hashtag. But you know, looking at cool guns is always fun. Ooh, I'm liking that. That's a pretty darn cool logo.
That's pretty cool. Just give that a like or a heart.
Yeah. Probably should. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool.
Like
feel bad for Dano, but you know, whatever.
Dano in the middle.
Well, I guess this is what new YouTube video going up that Jelsma's posting about.
Jelsma.
What the heck? My arrow button's not working. There we go.
Ooh, a Beretta.
Oh, I already liked it. Yep, and that's he finally got the decocker installed, so that the safety is just a decocker now. That's cool. Let's see the Easter video. Oh man, you guys can't hear the music, but it's rocking.
Is it?
Just pretend my mouse is headbanging because that's everyone needs to go to Instagram to experience it because I'm not going to turn my speakers on because it messes up my microphone. But that's always cool seeing that horse taking his kids out to the range.
Yes, it is.
Especially if you're going for Easter. Uh-oh, he's got the Sig Mosquito filled with thunderbolts.
Does it work?
Okay. Let's see it work when it didn't work in my dad's. Oh, of course, his works fine.
I'm not getting into mosquito talk now, but
and then he makes fun of me. So thanks, Dead Horse.
History project, and then look at that daily gun show patch. Pretty cool looking.
Oh, that is pretty cool looking.
I
Oh, and
have
a murdered out chair against the wall. Oh man, that is sweet.
yeah, that's some cool shit. I have a black and red Daily Gun Show patch.
He's got good swag there for sure.
Yeah,
And it's a cool gun sit on the table.
cool guns.
Chris going hiking again. He's
Lot
always going
19.
hiking.
End of the day.
Maybe he'll win picture of the day too. I got the Gelsma Outdoor shirt saying it finally came in. That's cool. What the heck is this? I don't know. Some basketball dude with horrible trigger discipline.
Yeah,
I don't like that picture. Gelsma again. That's
not a Glock.
okie dokie then. Whatever you say, weirdo SpongeBob. There you go. The end of the gun show loophole tour. I think that was what last night, wasn't it?
It was.
It's a pretty nice looking gun. Some little 1911 action. Something doesn't seem right with this. I think it's missing a piece. I'm not sure. I feel like there's something wrong with that.
Oh, this is a cool picture.
Yeah.
G-Webs just saw this dude.
Yep, not legal in California.
That's my patch that I dreamed up. Well, I mean, not really, but
that's pretty cool. So someone basically took well, I'm trying to figure out, like, did Steadley make this meme? I know this is a Steadley picture. I don't know if he made that, added those words on it too, or if these other guys did. But either way, that's pretty neat. A couple more AKs.
lovely.
What we got here? Pistol racks. So they cut out some racks and rubber dice, sprayed it. There we go. Every second matters. Everyone likes that.
Everyone does like that.
Oh, another 1911. Just kind of chilling up against a paver stone or whatever. Kid shooting an AR for the first time. I think you should put this on top of there, and just use that as like use that as the scope. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh like
boy,
this.
Happy Easter.
I think that actually is Russ right there.
Well, there you go. Okay, so it was a Steadley original. Oh yeah, you guys hear about that? Introducing the 20% gun tax and a 50% ammo tax.
Jeez.
Even though there's already like extra taxes on guns and ammo. Pi Day. So we're up in the popular ones. Because that was from back in the day. All right, so yeah, because these are all. Oh, that one was most popular too. All right, so starting from here, I guess. Going down a bit. What's your favorite picture?
I'm gonna vote for the dog and the crackers.
Sleepy dog with the crackers. All right. Is G-Web still in here? I haven't heard him talk in a while.
I don't know if I'm connected okay or not.
Oh, you sound okay. Did you find a favorite?
Is that little dog a puppy or is that a regular sized dog?
I think it's like a bulldog.
And I'm going with some.
I'll kind of scroll through here, half slow.
What about you, Smeg?
I think I'm gonna go with the Daily Gun Show Photoshop thing. I think that's kind of neat of him to just be messing around and putting that together.
Good choice.
That's what I picked too. So
That's what you pick also? All right.
All right, so that wins, I guess.
Well then, yeah, we don't even need the audience for this. Although I don't know, you go ahead and chime in, audience. Which one? Hashtag Daily Gun Show Showdown. There you go. Good job, Mike. Thanks for listening. Thanks for putting your creative skills to use.
Congratulations on being the tactical picture of the day.
Yeah. I think this would have been a runner-up too. I did like this one originally from Steadley.
I did like that too, but I like that dog. So
Well, all right.
I go with my feelings.
Good. Now I can like minimize this and get back to regular life. See what's up here.
What about a gun shop of the day? Do we have one?
I do not see one in the show notes. Does anyone want to take this one?
I don't have one today.
All right. Well, we don't have a gun show or gun shop of the day then.
Oh, we can pick one here. I got one. So I'm gonna go with Firing Line. It is in Livonia, Michigan, kind of just outside Detroit.
Livonia. Oh, so that's how you say that, Livonia.
Yeah.
Livonia?
Anyways, it's a pretty decent sized shop. I mean, it also has a range. They have I'm trying to think, maybe it's either 18 or 20 lanes for like handguns. That's at, I think that's like a 25-yard range. And then they have 3 lanes that's like a rifle range. I think that goes out to like either 50 or 75. Because I know you have to like kind of go down the hallway and then it runs like the whole length of the shop. And there's like 3 lanes in there. So that's kind of nice if you're trying to like sight in your rifle or something, you want to be able to sight it in a little bit further out. But yeah, so as far as the range goes, they have that. But the shop itself, they have a good selection of all different types of guns. I mean, they have a whole like handgun counter that like goes down and around like a big L shape. Actually, I guess while I'm doing it, I could be looking for the website. But they also, I mean, they rent guns, and one of the things that I like about them is if you end up buying a gun from them, then like your rental, like your past 3 rental fees, they'll like take off the price of the gun.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I mean the idea is, if you go in there and you rent a couple guns or whatever, then when you end up buying something, I don't know, you just show them your receipts or whatever, and then
You get some cash back.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
or just they get it off the price of the gun. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay, so I will screen share again real quick. But most people in there are pretty nice. There is one dude who's cranky, but if you just kind of ignore him, then everything's fine.
There's always at least one.
Yeah, he was the one that told me, that I don't want the metal frame CZ. that I want to have the polymer instead. And I was like, oh yeah, why is that? He goes, because it's better. You don't really want that. You want this one. I was like, yeah, thanks for your advice. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But let's see. I mean, they teach classes there. I'm trying to find like some pictures. I went to About Us, but there's no pictures. Range, maybe? Okay, yeah, so okay, they have 16 25-yard lanes and 3 50-yard lanes.
Oh, so that's pretty good size. Good size range.
Yep. Yeah, because it's two different bays. So it's like a one bay that's got 8 lanes, and then like down and around the other side of the building there's 8 more. And then, like I said, you go down the hallway to get to the 3 rifle range. But yeah, so rental guns and blah blah blah, whatever's. I mean, it's a decently sized shop. They have a lot of accessories. They have a whole wall of like holsters and belts and things like that.
Do you go often?
Not really. I actually kind of like shooting at this other place, but I'll go in there every once in a while to see what stuff they have. Yeah, they don't really have very good pictures. It's just like a flyer or something. Yep, they're not showing themselves off that much. Maybe next time I go in, I'll see if I can take some pictures of their store. That's part of the reason of, when you go to a gun shop, ask them if you can take some pictures, put that up on the internet. That helps them out.
Do they have
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one that's got a ladies' night where I think I was talking about that the other day. It's taught by female instructors. Only women are allowed, and then for the same price you get like a classroom that's really like a safety kind of thing, and then you get a rental gun and some ammo, and it's all like included in the same price. And then while you're sitting there shooting, the female instructors will kind of give you some one-on-one attention. And then if you're experienced with guns and you want to skip, because I guess the safety part of it is like pretty basic. So if you're completely new, like then yeah, sit through that and take it. But if you're still familiar with guns, it's still a good price. I mean, for $14, you get a rental gun and a box of ammo. Like that's a pretty good price to go shooting. And then you just show up like a little bit later, you can just go straight to the shooting part. I know some people that went to that a few times.
Sounds like a good way to get people into shooting.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, some people may be intimidated and stuff. Others can just jump in, no problem, whatever. But like the ones I know that went, that's exactly what it was. They got kind of intimidated with, their boyfriend or their husband or their whoever, like standing over their shoulder or like telling them what to do. So this way it's like, sisters and friends and, moms and daughters and whatever, they can all go and get some experience. And I really like the idea that they toss in kind of that one-on-one instruction. Like I thought that was like the most useful part of that class. Because normally you'd have to like, pay for that if you wanted some like personal attention. So I thought it was neat to kind of toss that in. Well, but anyways, so that was the gun shop of the day.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, you're good.
I think also what's cool about that is that somebody might not go and add individual instruction, so that way they get an opportunity to experience it where they may not have picked it from a menu if it was a la carte.
Oh yeah, exactly. Then honestly, that might be a little bit why they do it. It just from, because the people are doing it for the whole class or whatever. So you might only get 5-10 minutes with the person, and they kind of walk up and down and then kind of jump in if they see something, or give everyone a little bit of help. But then you could say, oh, that was really useful. Like I think I'm gonna sign up for an actual like hour session just one-on-one. And that's that's very valuable for anybody, I think, is having other people watching you do stuff. They will notice things that you won't notice yourself.
There's probably, if you're new, right, and you've never experienced it before, like golf or tennis, maybe, I don't know, cooking, like you go, oh, okay, there's like a procedure to learn. I've learned it. I'll move along. Like unless somebody's there to actually like say, hey, there's a lot more to it. There's like this, nuance to it, or there's some finesse to it. Let me show you how this might work better for you than the standard that we tell everybody or something. So that kind of stuff, again, might be a way for them to experience. It might be a way for a new person to experience to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, all right. Do we want to jump on the movie of the day?
Yeah. What is it? Do we have one?
It says game over, man. I don't know what that is.
G-Webs?
That's Aliens or whatever. That one Alien movie where he goes, game over, man.
Oh, so they just put in a movie quote. I've heard that before. What the heck movie is that from?
Aliens, or one of the Aliens movies. The one where there's Space Marines.
Yeah. Troy's saying Aliens. So I don't know. I've seen it, and like I said, I remember that scene, but I think I've seen most of the Alien ones.
I like science fiction, and I like guns, and I don't have a problem with Space Marines, but I don't like suspenseful stuff that's boring. Like that just doesn't impress me. Like, oh, is the bug gonna come in from the ceiling, or is he gonna come in from the floor? Like, I'd rather just see. I mean, Predator was almost too much too, but Aliens is way too much. Looking at walls, looking at stuff, waiting for a bug to come out.
I can say it's almost like filmed like a horror movie, but the enemy is a sci-fi type thing. But I mean, exactly. that same thing would be like, when's Freddy Krueger going to jump around the corner? And those like jump scares, that type of stuff where like something pops up. Yep. I agree with you on that. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff. But I mean, that being said, I did like Aliens.
Angelina, you seen any of the Aliens movies?
Yeah, I've seen like one of them, but it's been a long time. I was like a kid when I saw it.
You seen the one with the chick and the big like loading robot when it friggin' grabs the aliens like rawr, and the mouth comes out at her and stuff? That's a classic scene.
Isn't it Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
I don't remember if that was in Aliens or Aliens 2 or whatever. It's in one of them.
I know her because she was in Ghostbusters.
That she was.
One day that should be the movie of the day.
You have the power. Just type it in on the spreadsheet, and it becomes movie of the day. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I'll give Aliens a thumb. I don't think I'd give it a couple, but it can be entertaining.
I'll give it a thumb.
I will also give it one thumb.
So there you go. If you stumble across, I think that should rate it as like, if you happen to see it on TV, like stop on the channel and watch it or whatever, but you don't necessarily have to go run out to Blockbuster right this second and rent it.
Well, I'm going to put with a one thumb because there's other movies I like better, but with the caveat that if you ain't seen Aliens, then you're wrong. You need to see Aliens. Otherwise, how would you? Again, it's one of those movies where so many things reference it that you don't even know that they're being referencing that movie.
Okay, so get on that, people who haven't seen it. And I don't know. I think, does that wrap up the show?
Yeah.
What about history? Nothing happened ever.
Oh, history. Okay. Hold on. Maybe Smeggy can talk about buying stuff from gear websites.
Oh, you mean buy stuff from gearwebsites.com? Yeah, that's always an enjoyable adventure. Um, I've done it quite often. Tons of cool stuff over there.
How is that when you buy stuff today, it doesn't get shipped until the 16th because that's how awesome it is right now.
Well, yeah, but that's part of the fun.
That way you buy stuff now and then you forget about it, and then like on the 16th, plus some time to ship it, like all of a sudden it shows up. You're like, oh wow.
See, that would work perfect for me because if it shows up by the near the end of April, that's when my birthday is. So it'd be like I'd get a birthday gift. So everyone in the audience, go buy something and then put in the comments, just type in there like ship it to Smeggy because GWebs has my shipping address, and if not, I can give it to him again, and then you can buy me a birthday present.
Oh, that's nice.
Wouldn't that be nice of everyone?
Yeah. Lovely. All right, so history, also known as his Tori in Latin. So on the 4th, which is April 4th, which is today in California, Dr. King assassinated 1968. 1776, Washington, that's George Washington, begins march to New York. 1928, Maya Angelou was born. Gather Together in My Name. Good book. Never read it. So for April 5th, Cinco, if you are bilingual.
Cinco de April.
Cinco de April. 1614, Pocahontas marries John Rolfe. 1774, our home dog, Benjamin Franklin, publishes an open letter to Lord North. 1862, Siege of Yorktown begins. Yorktown. I wonder where that is. 1951, Rosenberg sentenced to death for spying. So that's all. I'm sure we all know that, right? Like what that is. 1994, Kurt Cobain commits suicide.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, bummer. 1955, Winston Churchill resigns. That's for Bob. Wherever you are today. 1979, Howard Hughes dies. Anyway, that's it.
I think we have a gun thing, but I can't remember.
Is it something that was you posted on Instagram, or you don't remember what it was?
I did not post it on Instagram. I seen it in the calendar and did not post it. Unknown bonus event in history.
Well, maybe we can cover it tomorrow when we go back to the 5th and then to the 6th.
Yeah. That's what we'll do.
All right. So
what's happening on Gun Channels tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday. And
so I think
first off,
people already go ahead.
Oh no, you can go ahead, Jaros.
A lot of people already in Tulsa, so I'm sure they'll be doing something during the day there. at 1 o'clock, everybody's going to shoot tomorrow. So there's that. And then they might be going live at the range potentially. That's 1 o'clock Tulsa time, whatever time that is, the rest of the world. And then I'm sure a lot of people will be showing up tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I would assume there'll be some fun stuff happening on the lives.
Right. So there may not be stuff that necessarily adheres to a schedule, but there will probably be some stuff going on. And as we always say, I think the best way to keep up on that stuff is the main page over on Gun Channels. People should post up on there when they're getting ready to go live, saying, "Hey, we're doing a Tulsa hangout, blah blah blah." And if you want to hear 10 people sitting in the same room talking about stuff, like that'd be kind of cool.
Actually, it'd be way more, right? Because everybody will be together, so you can have people from all around the country, and then one slot can be 5 or 6 people in Tulsa.
Oh, that's true. It could be a massive meetup.
Yeah. So keep in mind that most of the people in Tulsa aren't going to be either with their computers at all, or able to start the hangout and run it. So there's an opportunity there for people that aren't in Tulsa to set up rooms and invite people, chat with people, text them, arrange it. And like I said, I don't think there's any schedule yet determined. So it's going to be potential. Somebody wants to jump in and help out, part of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll probably be popping stuff up and inviting the people in, but like I said, anyone can do it. And if you need help starting something up or whatever, I've done it before. Like, I have no problem helping people. Send me a message, or come over into the chat box, or join one of the hangouts and ask me stuff. Like, I do not mind helping. That's part of the reason I am a moderator over at Gun Channels, is to help people, show them the way, and give them as much advice as or not advice, but like as much, instruction on how to do stuff that I know. There's some stuff I don't know, but setting up a hangout and everything, it's easy. In fact, I went over it one of the nights a few nights ago.
Lecture.
Yeah, I can give a how to be awesome on YouTube lecture.
Can I get some help? Yeah, sure. Let's schedule a 1-hour lecture. Afterwards, you can ask questions.
You have to listen to me play drums first, though. So I think that's why Hottie has never taken me up on the offer.
I think he just doesn't want to throw his panties at you.
But anyways, as far as actually scheduled stuff,
my internet working okay?
Yeah.
I was just being rude.
No, it's fine. So we had mobile. So I'm gonna trust Mikey and then just say thanks to everybody who participated in the show, the Gun Show Loophole Tour campaign over there. It was not successful, but it really was. So I do appreciate the people that jumped in throughout the campaign, and then the couple that jumped in yesterday, and then also the people that bought some stuff to make the trip possible. I was just telling these guys off air that I kind of left with no actual cash and just the PayPal credit card because there's stuff I bought in the store, and that goes straight into PayPal. And now I'm driving down the road finding out that PayPal is upset because I'm out of state. So on fumes, but tomorrow I'll be able to call PayPal and get that credit card turned back on, I hope. So yeah, it'll be fun. And thanks everybody for got here with the skin of the teeth, as they say. Or I will get there, hopefully. Are you going to do a cave after this?
I am considering it. If people want me to.
I got internet until I get there. So I'll take advantage of whatever time.
All right. Well, I'll at least set one up for a little bit, and probably not play drums because everyone got mad at me.
Ooh.
But
I didn't get mad.
Will Angelina play bass?
No. Angelina probably won't participate.
Oh, so it will be a good cave then.
No, it'll be a shitty cave because I won't be there.
What, you mean we're going to talk about guns and not weird stuff, which I don't want to bring up right now? So anyways, let's polish this up here then. So Cave after this, I'm not sure what's going on with Early Watch because I think some of the hosts are traveling, going to Tulsa. They might still do it from a hotel room or something. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Maybe someone will jump in and just pop up like an open hangout.
That's sloppy. You know, we do a daily show. We don't just do it once a week or whatever, but we do a daily show, and we do it even with micro. So they can't even
I agree. I'm just
sloppy.
I'm just guessing. Maybe they're doing it. Maybe they'll be the best show ever. I don't know. But anyways, there should be live stuff during the day. There's been a handful of people that have been doing that, posting it up, and open invite to whoever wants to come in, talk about whatever. And like you said, so shooting left to center should be tomorrow night. I think it's the solo Yankee, and Clover Tack normally does it after hours at 11 o'clock Eastern, but I'm not sure if he's planning on doing that or if it's good. It would be just an update from Tulsa or whatever. So I'm going to say the schedule's a little flexible tomorrow, but just ask people and figure out what's going on. And if you're sitting there going, "Man, I wish I could do a show," and do it. All of us just started doing one. There's no magic to it. So knock yourself out, do it. And like I said, I can help people set stuff up, and we can go from there.
If wishes were fishes, we'd all have fish sticks.
What are you, a gay fish? Yeah. So, all right. So, anyways, that's the schedule for tomorrow. I think I'll finish up with a quote if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So before I do that, just like tell everyone to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for helping out G-Wubs with his road trip to Tulsa. And thanks for watching this show all the time and sticking with us tonight when we did start up a little bit late. But anyways, this quote is from Jeff Cooper.
How many people are watching?
We have 13 people watching.
Right on. That's the truly dedicated.
Oh yeah, you guys get the gold sticker for the day.
Yep, absolutely.
So Angelina, get on printing up gold stickers.
Yeah, can you get those gold stickers printed up quickly? Get these out tomorrow. Like gold foil, a very intricate gold foil design.
I was kind of thinking like a realistic looking, But anyways, so this quote is from Jeff Cooper. I think the old guys will like this one. The 1911 pistol remains the service pistol of choice in the eyes of those who understand the problem. Back when we audited the FBI Academy in 1947, I was told that I ought not use my pistol in their training program because it was not fair. Maybe the first thing one should demand is his sidearm be unfair. So, thanks everyone for listening, and we'll catch you tomorrow. The guys and gals at Gun Websites would like to remind you to take a CCW class every year, carry every day, and buy stuff from GearWebsites.com. Thank you for watching The Daily Gun Show.